This is recruitment online. Hello. Okay, hi everyone. I hope I'm audible to all of you and a very good evening. This is going to be our live class and we are going to have you can say we are going to solve the previous year paper and it's going to be a set of 20 questions plus we are going to have some of the vocabulary words which I'm making you revise by the end of the lecture. So right now, who are there? Let me decode how many number of students are there as of now. Okay, so drop in the comments your names and then we can start with the class. Who all are available for the class right now? Okay, so Rajnikant is Rajni is there? What's your name? Rajni? Okay, good evening. Great. So I guess now first before like let others also pop in until then I'm going to discuss some of the strategies with you how you need to prepare it. Like if you might have seen the previous year's questions also, the question level is quite easy to moderate. The level you will solve it on your own also, it will be roughly you are going to score 17, 18 out of 20. Even if you have not solved any questions so far. Now, second thing, the level is easy to moderate. The second best part in this paper is that they are going to ask very basic, like if you have gone with the parts of speech, nouns, pronouns, any kind of subcategories. Basic होगा आपका और fill in the blanks is a basic proportion of this exam. तो fill in the blanks से we will start it out. And one more thing, vocabulary base में एक दो marks की है, एक दो marks की vocabulary है. And I think proverbs है, idioms है, that is also one mark. So not a very big one. So Mohammed Hussain is also there. Good evening, all of you. Now let's start with it now. The first question, which I'm going to discuss with you. I'll also tell you what the question is related to, which you can say the topic it is related to, and side by side, we are going to solve one of the questions, right? So first, it is about fill in the blanks only. And here, if you are able to check out the options, it is based on the articles. So first will be based on the article set. Articles कितनी तरह के होते हैं? There are three type of articles. First is your A, second is your and other is your D. These are the articles. Before you solve this question, just understand the concept because our basic purpose will be to solve the questions plus understand the concept related to it. Now here, articles होते हैं तीन तरह के, A and the. A is related to A and an is something that is indefinite in nature. मतलब किसी चीज के बारे में श्योरिटी ना होना, राइट? दैट इज योर ए एंड एन. डी मीन्स श्योरिटी, मतलब जब आप किसी पर्टिकुलर चीज की बात कर रहे हो, दैट इज टर्म्ड एज डी आर्टिकल. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज this story is about dash little boy and dash squirrel. Is it telling us some kind of a surety or it is telling us some kind of, you can say, waywardness? We are not sure about this thing. Let me, you can say, wait for a minute and drop everyone your answers. Rajnikant is with, Keshri is with 1. D. Okay. Next, Mohammed Hussain is also with D. Okay. Now understand, before, this is why I'm saying you understand the concept. Are we talking about some definite boy? Are we talking about some indefinite boy? Are we taking the name of that boy? Are we taking the name of that squirrel? Is there something definite? What is definite and indefinite is, मैंने कोई बाजार में लड़की देखी. So that is, I saw a girl in the market. वो लड़की जो है वो मेरी सिस्टर की फ्रेंड है. द गर्ल, अब मैं सेकंड में श्योर हुई हूं, पहले में मैं श्योर नहीं थी. दिस इज कंसेप्ट दैट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर इट आउट. नाउ थिंक अबाउट दिस आंसर. Rajnikant and Mohammed, both the answers are wrong. Now who else is there? Please drop your comments in the, you can say, chat. Divya is with second one. Good. Okay. What else? Can it be A and D or D and A? Can it be this option also? Now see, it is a simple one. The answer is A and A. I told you the reason why it is a little boy and a squirrel, because here we are talking about a story. This story हमें नहीं पता अभी लिटिल बॉय और स्क्विरल के बारे में है. मैंने बोला ना, एक कहानी है जो एक शेर के बारे में है और एक खरगोश के बारे में है. So it is about a lion and about a, you can say, any animal. I'm taking the name. In the next, the lion was doing this activity. Second में मैं sure हुई, first में मैं sure नहीं थी. So when you are not sure about something, what is this? It is just a random thing. ये कहानी किसके बारे में है? तो it is a and over there. Clear about this one? Like why we chose article A and A over there and not this one? Because we are not talking about anything in particular. That is why we chose A and A. I hope first one is clear. Let's move to the second one now. Let me check it out. Let's move to the second one. Okay. So let's select the most appropriate option to collocate with the word stupid to fill in the blanks. Okay, so you have to choose it out. Same way, it is also about fill in the blanks, and with stupid, what will come? First, let's read the question. It was dash stupid of him. Stupid of me to think I could outwit him. You can learn the words also. Outwit होता है किसी से आगे बढ़ जाना. When you're outwinning something, you're outwitting something. That is किसी से ज़्यादा मात्रा में आगे बढ़ना. When you're moving some ahead of that position, that is outwit, right? So what does it mean? Tell me what will be the answers. So when you are gaining some kind of an advantage over someone, like it is gaining advantage over somebody or someone, it is termed as outwit, right? So understand the words also, meanings also side by side, because 1 to 2, it can be both the antonyms, it can be both the synonyms, or one antonym or one synonym you can get in your papers. So it was dash stupid of me. Now, whenever such sentence comes, forget about it. Fill it with shadow word. What is a shadow word is, अपनी तरफ से कोई वर्ड फिल करने की कोशिश करो. हिंदी में रीड करो सेंटेंस. It was stupid of me to think that I could outwit him. ये मेरे लिए बहुत stupidity थी. मैं तो बहुत ज्यादा stupid थी. ज्यादा. It is ज्यादा जब आप बोलते हो, ठीक है? तो ज्यादा क्या होता है? More. यहाँ आप बोल सकते हो it was very stupid. Very is there something related to it. Extent आपकी बात कर रहे हो, ठीक है? कि मैं कितने एक्सटेंट तक पागल थी उस टाइम पे कि मैं सोच रही थी मैं तो उससे आगे बढ़ जाऊंगी. So this is a question. Okay, Rajnikant answered too. Rahul also answered. It is fully. Okay. Others? Pop in your answers. Like try to comment it out. What can be the answers? And then I can give you the valid one in it. फुली होता है पूरी की पूरी स्टूपिड होना. अब मैंने यही चीज बोली है, अपने इस वर्ड्स को समझना. रिचली होता है when you are very generous, when you are very nice to something, that is richly. फुली होता है पूरा का पूरा. It is complete. It is complete. It is complete. कभी आपने बोलते हो मैं तो पूरी की पूरी पागल हो गई थी, और if you say it out मैं बहुत ज्यादा हो गई थी. तो understand it out in this context. It becomes very easy for you. So whenever you have to decode an answer, change it conversely. Utterly is when you are saying as a kind of some kind of a extent is there, like something that is very great or something in extent. So that is utterly. And deeply क्या होता है किसी चीज के अंदर, like you are trying to analyze that thing. Now try to solve it. Now it will become easier for you to solve it, because many of you, if you will read this sentence, everyone is going to tick fully. You will say it was fully stupid of me to think that I could outwit him. But when you convert this sentence in Hindi or in your regional language, you will say that it was quite stupid. I was very stupid at that time. Whenever you revise it out, तो क्या आएगा? This is a wrong one. Richly नहीं आ सकता. बचा क्या? Utterly or deeply. Think about the answer. क्या आ सकता है? Utterly or deeply? The answer would be utterly. Utterly होता है किसी चीज में बहुत ज्यादा extent में stupid होना. So here, what is the answer is? It was utterly stupid of me to think that I could outwit him. Great. Let's go for the third one. Now, similar way, you have to check out, like every sentence in airport authority is basically related to fill in the blanks. And you will see, in the crowd of Diwali Mela, pause over here, the child dash missing. अब इसको भी shadow word से, what is shadow word? Fill it with the word you think in your mind. The child गुम हो गया, child वहां पर गुम हो गया, right? So it is child kept missing, child had missing. अब had का मैंने एक rule बताया हुआ है, had is always used with since or for. had since और for के साथ होगा. क्या यहाँ पे since और for है? नहीं है. So this option gets eliminated at the very start. Went, चला गया missing. got होता है मिलना, मिल गया. तो इसमें क्या options आ सकते हैं? I think everyone is, Mohammed is with went, Rahul is with went. See, this is a way. Whenever you are doing fill in the blanks, you have to put a shadow word and it will be in the crowd of Diwali Mela. The child, what it is, it went missing. Great. Right one. So went missing is the right one over here. Great. Let's go with the next one. Now, similar way. By next month, similar, whenever the punctuation marks is there, you have to pause. You have to decode. अगले महीने की बात है. मतलब अगला महीना क्या आ गया? फ्यूचर की बात है. By next month, the valley dash with snow. अब क्या आएगा? Future आ रहा है इसमें. This is based on your tense and it is future. That is a kind of hint which is I am giving you. 2 will be covered. Okay. Anyone else with any other answer? Now, एक सेंटेंस मैं पूछती हूँ आपसे. इंडिया डैश इंडिपेंडेंट since 1947. What will be the answer you are going to give? India dash independent since 1947. What will be the answer? क्या आएगा? Anyone who can tell it out? India dash independent since 1947. Great. Has been मतलब जो चीज चलती आ रही है और आज भी है, that is thing which has been continued from the past and it is still continuing out, that is termed as has been. Why we did not use has been over here? Because there is no continuity. Continuity is not there. Will be detects future of it. So that is why. Is covered, it is related to present one. Is covering is in the process when it is going with the process. So will be covered will be the answer. Great. Everyone is right in this also. Let's go with the fifth one. Now there I'm going to explain you a very minute difference. What is the difference between above and over? That I'm going to tell you. Because many times you are just aware कि above और over का दोनों का मतलब होता है ऊपर, पर फर्क क्या होता है above और over में? I'll tell you later, but let's solve it out first. It is Colonel Mishra lives in the flat just dash mine. अब वो flat में रहता है, ठीक है? Above, अच्छा above over क्यों नहीं है? You have to think about it because whenever you're going to get fill in the blanks, they will be very nearer to it. Above आया है पर over क्यों नहीं आया? आप देखो हो गया ऊपर, दैट इज अप हम बात करते हैं एज अ पोजीशनिंग वन, बट वी कैन नॉट टेक इट जस्ट अप माइंड मेरे ऊपर तो नहीं करेगा ना, पोजीशन में थोड़ा डिफरेंस है. Upstairs is just in the stairs, that is not required. Ab, the answer is between these two only. That is true. Why above and why not over? That is my question to all of you. What is a difference between above and over? Above और over में difference क्या आता है? Over will be on layers. Third, above. Okay, I am. The answer is above. That is right. Here you decoded it out. But above कैसे आया? This is the question. Now see, understand this thing. Over is, above is when you are telling the position. When someone is in position higher than you, right? Over is when it is on the basis of level. Level के basis पे है. And the body is touching. It is touching to the surface. If I say you, I took a blanket, it will be above me or over me? Tell me about this answer. I took a blanket, it is above me or over me? Blanket dash Me. First question. Over me. Okay. Sun is dash our heads. What will be there? Sun के लिए क्या use होगा? Above. Now that is the difference. Sun जो है position में हमसे बहुत high है. So something that is into position, we will go for above, right? And whenever we are taking a blanket, it can be anything, and it is lying to a body surface. Body surface से touch हो रहा है. That is why we are going with over. I hope this difference is clear because many of the questions come from prepositions part. Fill in the blanks जो है ज्यादातर prepositions पे आता है या tenses पे आता है. You will be able to see it out. And there also the slightest difference which a student makes mistake is between above and over. So you can note it down and you can also note the examples for your better clarity. Let's go with the next one now. Now, this is a kind of proverb. Proverb was asked in first shift and in the second shift idiom was asked. So one proverb was there, one idiom was there. And this was the idiom which was asked. Don't blow your dash. Right? Now, breeze away, own trumpet, candle off, chances away. Think about it and then I'm going to help you out how to solve it. Breeze. Breeze का होता है हवा, ठीक है? Can you move the air? It is like moving swiftly, है ना? Move करना. जब तुम्हें suppose you are not aware about the meaning. I understand it might be the proverb or kind of an idiom which you are not aware, and that is justified. What you have to do is you just have to check trumpet. Trumpet का मतलब क्या होता है? You might have seen बाजा बजाना, right? तो बाजा बजाते हो, that is something like in marriages or something like that, where it is just you are showcasing, boasting about yourself. When you are boasting, अपने बारे में क्या बोलते हैं ना, फुकरी मारना या अपनी ही बातें करना, that is termed as trumpet. Candle off. What do you mean by candle off? Candle off is when it is finishing. Off का मतलब ही होता है extinguish करवाना. That is finish. खत्म करना किसी चीज को. That is off. And chances away. Chances away का मतलब क्या होता है? That is you're happening in a way that is not planned. Okay? जिस तरह का आपका chance है वो दूर हो गया. That is something that is not planned. Now, you have to understand it out. What happens is don't blow. Blow means bolo. Okay? Don't blow your breeze away. You cannot move. This is wrong. Own trumpet is the answer. Own trumpet means don't blow your own trumpet. कि अपनी ही बातें मत करो. You don't have to boast about yourself. So that is don't blow your own trumpet about your boasting. So second is the right one. Now, whenever such idioms are there, keep on noting it down because sometimes you get a proverb and sometimes you get it as an idiom. Now, this is very simple. How did you like living on Dash Island for 6 months? Now, similar way as I told you, article option is repeated. Article is there, right? It is, okay. So here it can be 3 type of articles, A, and D. Are we talking about some particular island? Are we talking about the name of that island? That means gives us particular. And are you just rendering it out कि किसी island पे गए थे वहां पे कैसा experience था? Think about in that level. How did you like living on island for 6 months? Everyone is with answer? 4. देखो फर्स्ट थिंग ए तो नहीं आ सकता. आई की आवाज आ रही है. आइलैंड में क्या आता है? रिमेंबर इट आउट. व्हेनेवर यू हैव अ वॉल साउंड दैट इज ए ई आई ओ एंड यू. दिस इज यू विल ऑलवेज गो विद एन फर्स्ट थिंग, राइट? तो पहली तो चीज हमारा जो दी है ए है वो तो आ ही नहीं सकता. सो दिस इज अ रॉन्ग वन which is given to you. This is eliminated, right? Second thing we have is, let me ask you before we solve it out. What comes with European? What comes with moon? What comes here? You can use article A and or D. I'm giving you some kind of example. Okay. What comes with European? What comes with moon? What comes with university? Solve it out. What comes with honest? What comes with boy? 5 are there. Tell me in a row what will be the answers. Let's revise the concept also side by side. Dash European. A European or an European? Just choose it between these. A European or an. Here I'm telling you, moon is always, if it is, we are talking about a particular moon, it is already the moon over here. University, dash university, A or an, dash honest, A or an, dash boy, A or an. Tell me the answers. Fast. And the, and A. Okay, good. Next, A European. Okay, good. Sandeep is with an European. Now see, this is a mistake which you guys commit. European sound किसकी आ रही है? य की sound है. This is the sound. अ की sound नहीं आ रही है. So it will be a European. University, same way. University sound is with also y. That is why a university. Honest, honest की sound होती है o वाली. O. So that is an honest. And boy की b. That is also not there. So it is a boy. Clear with this first, which is very important. Where you have to use a, where you have to use an, and where you have to use the. Similar way, moon के साथ, sun के साथ, ये सारों के साथ द होता है. लेकिन अगर planets आ जाते हैं, planets या number, ओके, whenever I told you, कुछ चीज particular है, द लगेगा, दी लगेगा. लेकिन planets क्या है? Earth, Mars, Venus, there are number of planets. We will use no article before planets. इनके साथ कोई भी आर्टिकल नहीं लगता है, लेकिन मून के साथ, सन के साथ, इनके साथ दी लगेगा. So there is a list, right, where you can say, and we have to discuss about it. So first, how did you like living on Dash Island for 6 months? The, an, or something like that. Great. It is, how did you like living on? It can be the, it can be an, that is an option. And here the answer is the option. Why I'm giving you the? Because you are asking for a civics number. That yes, there you talked, it will be the article. Clear? Any problem in this one? A or D for boy? Which boy you're asking for? I cannot understand. Cool bro, what's the name? Pavan, it is in both, like live sessions. If you want me, I am trying to be bilingual. I'm trying to converse in Hindi also, English also. Whatever conversation is okay for you, you can opt for that. You can just tell me in the comments also, like, ma'am, I'm not able to understand it in more in English or Hindi. It was up to you. We go for bilingual languages. Karna, it is GDs and GTs. I'll discuss about you at the end. If you have any queries related to that, we will discuss. Boy, it will be a boy. See, we are not sure which boy I'm talking about. मैंने एक लड़का देखा मार्केट में. I saw a boy in the market. I'm not sure which boy I'm talking about. In the next line, वही boy मेरी sister का friend है. The a boy. मैं second में sure हुई हूँ. So I told you, for surety, the. Very particular thing, the. But when you're not particular, it is a. Let me ask you one more questions in this only. What is the difference between English and the English? What is the difference, guys? Anyone who can tell me the difference? For all subjects, Paman, yeah, it is bilingual. We go for the bilingual modes because there are different students from different areas. So it is bilingual. Okay, tell me the difference between English and the English. This carries a difference. French, the French. What is the difference? French हो गया. ये last to last year paper में आया था. I think Airport Authority के French and the French. The sentence was there. What is the difference? Tell me. Difference between French and the French. Think about it. Country person. Okay. French here, it is language. I like French. I like English. That is, you're talking about the French as a language. The French, you're talking about the people of French. The English, you're talking the people of foreign countries, the abroad. That is, whenever it is the with the French, with the English, that is, you're talking about the people. And whenever you're talking about simple French, simple English, that means you're talking about the language. So there are a number of rules that you have to decode for articles. Articles ke base pe I'll get a different lecture for you. In the next live also, I'll discuss the shift to paper first. Now, next it is, again, fill in the blanks. Now, they type, it is based on pronouns. Parts of speech, pronouns किए थे हमने, possessive pronouns किए थे, reflexive pronoun किए थे. Okay, think about it. Two. Very good. First thing it is they tied dash hands and locked him. Here we get an idea. We are talking about he. That is male person we are talking about, and it is singular. This is the second thing. Now here, girl cannot be there cannot be there. It is either his, it is his or him. So here we have to go with the possessive pronoun. Whenever we are talking about possession, किसी चीज के बारे में बात हो रही है तो what will be they tied his hands. उसके hands को बांध दिया गया तो possession है हाथ उसके ही है ना, so that is his. Next we have is the ninth. This is based on the vocabulary and the synonym part. Now with this I'm going to discuss 5 different vocabulary words also with you. Tell me the answer first. Tell me the answer. What will be? Drenched. Drenched का मतलब होता है. Now simple way of learning these words is बहुत easily आप decode कर सकते हो. It is synonym. Synonym मतलब same word we have to find it out. You just go with the 4 options. Airport authority का best word होता है, that is they try to give you the easy options you can eliminate also. Cold हो गया, dry हो गया, soak हो गया, parch हो गया. Cold का हो गया ठंडा, dry मतलब सूखा, right? तो cold भी एक तरह से सूखा और dry एक closer आ जाते हैं दूसरे के. Parch and soaked, ये शायद आप लोगों को मतलब नहीं पता होगा. Soaked का मतलब होता है that is also dipped, गीला होना, right? And parch का मतलब क्या होता है? जब हम when we are you can say कपड़े सुखाते हैं, so what happens is when you are drying the clothes, तो dry कर रहे हो ना, this is also dry करना. This is also dry. This is your cold. मतलब ये तीन एक category को belong कर रहे हैं. Soak is alone which is left. So whenever one option which is left alone, that can be the answer in this case. Even if you're not aware of the meaning of drenched, right? So it will drench is when it is something that is soaked. किसी चीज में गीला होना when it is soaked in something that is termed as drenched. Clear? So it means it is basically the wet, right? तो drench जो है किसका आएगा? Synonym क्या आएगा इसमें? Synonym आ जाएगा इसका soaked आ जाएगा. Clear? So drench means stock. Now before this now let me ask you some of the vocabulary words. Now before and after it and in the mid of it I'm going to share you some of the vocabulary words. Tell me the meaning of the word immature, which is very frequently asked in the synonyms also, and some words we cannot practice it right now. What is that word which is termed as immature? Immature, याद करने का तरीका सुनो. Mature क्या होता है? The person who is very serious, very experienced person, that you call it as mature. उसे तो आप बोल देते हो mature person. ये आ रहा है इसका contrast, right? इसका मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? जिसको experience नहीं है, जो एक contrast नहीं है. So it will be a person who is a fresher, who has no experience, who is novice, नया है. That is termed as your French. Very good. Newbie. Sandeep is good. Everyone is very nice. Paul, it's already started and we can discuss at the end if you had any queries. Next is, I'm going to ask you, okay, every one of you might have seen Three Idiots, right? So there was a favorite character of maybe everyone, that is Virus, which was a very funny character. So you remember that he could write from both the hands. So if a person, we are like someone is lefty, someone writes with the right hand. The one who can write with both the hands, what is that word called? One who writes with both hands. With both hands, what will you call that person? Think about it. Yeah, Rahul, Virus. So what will be the name of that virus, if you remember? Because we don't have to do this, we have to learn closer words. Multi-talented. But it is not multi-talented. Multi-talent can be in other categories also. Remember this word, it is very interesting one. At the end, I'm going to ask you whatever the words we are going to discuss. It is MB. Dexter, you might have seen the word. Dexter एक program cartoon भी आता था. Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. Very good. Who answered right? Yeah, Sandeep answered right. Ambidextrous. So ambidextrous is the second one. Clear. Let me ask you one easy one. एक हो गया आप लोगों ने वो देख लिया. Three Idiots. Now let's talk about तारे ज़मीन पर. In Tare Zameen Par, you might have seen there was a student. I didn't remember the name of that child. He has a problem that whenever he used to read, he was unable to read and write. whenever he used to read something, the words used to come, words उसको क्या धुंधले दिखाई देते थे, जब भी लिखने लगता था या कुछ उसको हैंड में ऐसे प्रॉब्लम आती थी. What is that condition called where you are inability to read and write? What is it called? Now think about this. Now let's talk about Tare Zameen. What was that? Yeah, Tare Zameen Par. So it is your inability to read and write. क्या होता है उसको, क्या बोलते हैं? What is that called? The inability to read and write. Basically, it is read that person is. Yeah. It is dyslexious. Very good. So here it will be like I'm giving you a broad term. You understand? Dyslexia is there. Some other terms is there. So इसको याद रख लो. जब हम अकेला read की बात कर रहे हैं, तो it is your Alexia. ठीक है? Alexa से याद कर लो. Alexa हमें समझ लेती है. Alexia means समझ नहीं पाता. So Alexia आ गया. Dyslexia, ये सारी उसकी categories आ जाती है, conditions आ जाती है. Someone who has a problem in writing, someone who has a problem in reading. Alexia is a broadened word for all these things. Illegible is not the word, right? Sandeep, it's Alexia. Okay, let me ask you one last word, then we can move to the next one and we can discuss more of it. I'll ask you very easy one. Two words which are related to the present situations, right? I'm going to give you two words. That is your bellicose and other is your belligerents. Now you understand. If someone is there in the Punjabi and all that, you understand belly. Belly. So sometimes you are sitting in a room and you call, you are very angry, and the teacher stops you. Do not fight or go out and fight. And then the students, they poke each other. Okay, bahar aake miliyo mujhe, right? So that is termed as, you can say, belly. Belly means fight karna. Okay, bellicose is a person who initiates the fight. जो लड़ाई के लिए उत्साहता है, that is termed as bellicose. Belligerents is when two nations are fighting. Like you might remember, Russia and Ukraine war, that happened. So that is kind of a belligerence. So some things like this should come in your mind when we are discussing about it, right? Yeah. So a person who calls often, that is termed as bellicose, and belligerents when two nations are indulged in fighting. So some new words for you in this slide. In the next, we are going to learn many of the new words, and I'm going to bring a vocabulary session for you so that you have a revision. Whenever you think about such words, it should come to your mind. Now, who can write all the words which I'm going to ask? Answer it fast. Amateur, outwit. Let's see how many of you are very attentive and listening to it. Third, it is your and parched. Tell me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who can tell me all the words now? Fast. It should be very clear. First is amateur, second is outwit, third is Alexia, fourth is ambidextrous, and fifth is parched. How many of you are aware about the words? I want answers from all of you so that you can have the best of practice right now. Okay, Rohit answered the first one, novice. Great. Next. Drop it fast, guys. It should be right and you have to attempt it like that. Vocabulary should be very easy for you. Not able to read? Very good. Oh, outwit. What is outwit? You forgot about it, Rohit? You have not mentioned about it. Outwit kya hota hai? We have done it in our second slide. What is it called? So just a revision. Amateur is a novice one. Outwit is when you are extending किसी से आगे बढ़ना, which is not expected. Alexia, not able to read. Ambidextrous, one who can write with both the hands. And parched, when it is soaked into, you can say when you have dried out something from the, with the kind of a dryer or something, right? So that is your parched one. Great. Let's go with the this one now. 10th one. Earlier, पुरानी पहले की बात है. Earlier, it took 36 hours dash hora from Delhi by train. It is to be reaching, to reach, reached, and reach. What can be the answer? Very good, the ones who answered. It is Rohit is all right. Veer has also answered right. Okay, so everyone is answering this one. 2, 2, 2. Great. So why? First thing to remember it out. To be के साथ, to के साथ reaching नहीं होता है. This is the wrong way. This is comes in the category of verbs. Infinitive ones, bare infinitive, to infinitive. This comes in the category of verbs. And you had last to last year also one question was there from verbs, infinitives, bare infinitives, gerunds, and all that you can say. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of gerund? One time the question was fill in the blank with the gerund, and students were not aware what is the meaning of a gerund. What is the meaning of a gerund, guys? It's an easy one. What is the meaning of gerund? Yeah, gerund means when you're talking about the continuous thing, ing thing, that is termed as gerund. What is infinitive? Infinitive is when either you are talking about to, it is to infinitive, or without infinitive, right? So it does not possess ing form. That is termed as infinitive. That you might have read bare infinitives, gerunds, and participles. We will discuss about it in separate also. So this question was related to it. An easy one, it will be to reach. Everyone answered it correct. Okay. So next, 11th. Now same way, first before delivering an answer, please provide me a shadow word. Give me a shadow word, otherwise you will do it wrong. Where are you? Question. It is too difficult. It is so difficult to dash sight of you. कि बहुत difficult है sight लेना, ढूंढना. क्या आएगा? Yeah, don't worry. I'm teaching you some of the vocabulary as of now also, and the end also we are going to discuss. At least 10 words you will be done with today also. 10, 20. Okay. Tell me. पहले shadow word. Tell me about the shadow word which will be filled. Because if you are talking about get होता है मिलना. Think about it wisely. Think about it. What can be the answer? Where are you? मुझे तुम्हें ढूंढना डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है. क्या आएगा सेंटेंस? ढूंढना. क्या आएगा? See you, find you. Very good. Find you, see you. Something like that. It would be the shadow word. अब इसमें सोचो क्या आंसर बनेगा. That is why I tell you, do not do any question in hurry. Otherwise, what is going to happen is you are going to have a wrong answer. The way you had get over there. Get. इट इज सो डिफिकल्ट. मुझे बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है. लेना तुम्हें, ले तो नहीं रहे तुम किसी चीज को. क्या आएगा? कीप. रखना. रखना भी नहीं है तुम्हें किसी चीज को. हैव. मुझे रखना नहीं. हैव, कीप मीन्स द सेम थिंग. गेट ऑल्सो मीन्स लेना. कैच यू, दैट मीन्स फाइंड यू. कैच इज द राइट वन. सो अंडरस्टैंड व्हेन एवर सच सेंटेंस कम्स, गेट इज रॉन्ग. गेट कैसे आएगा? कैच. फाइंड का मतलब क्या होता है वीर? फाइंड मीन्स ढूंढना, किसी को कैच करना. हम बोलते हैं ना कैच यू लेटर, सी यू लेटर. सो दैट इज I'll catch you later. That is, I'll find you later. I'll talk to you later. It is not I'll get you later. तुम किसी को लेते नहीं हो, right? So this is not for a person. You don't get a sight. So this is wrong one, and it is catch is the right one. Any problem in any option, we will discuss at the last also. Do not worry about it. Now, same. Again, articles. I think airport authorities articles are favorite. This is the third question we are doing of articles out of 12. Now, similar way. Dash water that the villagers drink comes from this lake. Now I think you're very sure. It is telling some kind of a surety. You're very sure about something. Which is the article which is used for being sure? Very nice. Everyone is right. It is the one. So because it is depicting some kind of a surety, that is why the article is used. Great. This question was written wrong in the paper. Actually, this question came in the wrong. And I think the grace marks might be given for this question because it came with two of the numbers and two of the blanks were there. So I've changed the question and I've just given the answers in a different manner. Now let's go for the 13th one. Select the most appropriate option to be fill in the blanks. Now, similar way, I had discussed what comes with moon. Similar way, articles. Fourth question from articles. Articles अच्छे से कर लेना. But they have a strategy to change it out. किसी में articles ज़्यादा दे रहे थे, किसी में prepositions ज़्यादा थी. So that actually varied. Dash moon was shining in dash sky, and there was enough light to see around it. See around. So both are the. Everyone is right because here we are talking about something definite. So here the moon was shining in the sky, and there was enough light to see around. Very nice. Great. Go for this one now. This is also easy one. Whenever such comes, as is going to provide you some reason, as it is difficult to choose seats. मतलब positive आएगा कि negative आएगा? Okay, sure. I'll update and subject wise test. Okay, I'll look into it and I'll provide into that also. Okay, everyone is with dislikes. Avika dash Govas as she finds it difficult to chew. As she finds it difficult, that means it is going to come as a negative, even if it is an easy one. May it comes difficult in the future. Dislike negative है, wants positive है, grow positive है, appreciate positive है. एक ही blank है जो negative depict कर रहा है, and that is dislikes. So what will be the answer? Avika dislikes. Everyone is right. Let's go for the 15th. Same way, choose a shadow word. Let's dash our dinner. Tum wangers, wherever the place it is, will you have your dinner? Will you do your dinner? Will you make your dinner? Or will you get your dinner? Think about it. What is you going to do? Okay, let's learn two more words here first before we move forward. What is the meaning of the word bibliophile? What is the meaning of the word blasphemy? Every slide, let's move to two more vocabulary words with it. Yeah, have is the right one. Great. Let's have our dinner. हम अपना dinner लेते हैं वहां पे जाके. Great. Now tell me these two meanings. Now phile means lover. When you love something. Biblio means from Bible, from book. So that is someone who is a book lover. That is termed as one who loves books, one who loves to read books. That is termed as bibliophile. Blasphemy. Now, blasphemy is, you might have heard in the news, like blasphemy actually comes, or even in the Instagram, if you scroll it out, there is some kind of a loot, like someone commented on, spoke ill about some religion. Someone spoke ill about, or you can say some religious thing, sacred thing, holy thing. किसी भी रिलीजन के बारे में, किसी होली चीज के बारे में बुरा बोलना, या उनको जैसे बोलते हैं ना, कई बार एक देयर वाज अ न्यूज, someone took his foot over the, I think, Guru Granth Sahib, something like that. So this is when you are trying to hurt the sentiments of some particular religion or religious subject. That is termed as blasphemy. किसी religion के बारे में बुरा बोलना, उससे बोलते हैं blasphemy. Clear with these two words? A new addition. Bibliophile क्या होता है? That is a person who is a book lover. Okay, what is the meaning of bookworm? इसी से याद आ गया मुझे. Bookworm क्या होता है? Easy. Book क्या हो गया? किताब. Worm क्या हो गया? कीड़ा. हम बोलते थे ना, किताब भी कीड़ा. So that is termed as bookworm. Bookworm is not one who likes reading. Bookworm और bibliophile में एक difference होता है. I tell you the difference. Bibliophile हो गया जो किताबों से बहुत प्यार करता है. Who likes to read? Maybe 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. That is okay. Bookworm है जो सिर्फ किताबों में घुसा होता है. He's not an all-rounder person. He is just attached to the books and nothing else. So that is a bookworm. Nerdy पे होता है जो किताबों में होता है. But nerdy comes in between of bibliophile and bookworm. So 3 words you get to know. There is a slight demarcation. Otherwise you use it like in a similar way. आप लोग एक ही तरीके में यूज करते हो, but थोड़ा थोड़ा हल्का हल्का डिफरेंस आता है bookworm, nerd और bibliophile में. Very minute difference. Right. So blasphemy is clear everyone? Blasphemy क्या होता है? चलो एक और वर्ड कर लेते हैं. Then we'll move to the next. Brittle क्या होता है? ये भी वर्ड बहुत कॉमन है एंड वायर्स के साथ इट इज यूज्ड, लाइक द वायर्स आर क्वाइट ब्रिटल और समथिंग लाइक दैट. ब्रिटल क्या होता है? ब्रेक नहीं होता. इट इज समथिंग दैट इज वेरी इजी टू ब्रेक हो जाएगा, या वीक. वो चीज जो है वीक है या इजी टू ब्रेक है, खुद नहीं टूटती है. ब्रेकिंग करना नहीं होता बट इजी टू ब्रेक होता है. दैट इज, या, ब्रेकेबल इज द राइट वर्ड. वेरी इजी टू ब्रेक. फाइन, ग्रेट. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन नाउ. 16th. Now this is again the easy one. 16, easy one. No, blasphemy is not a theist. You cannot believe in God. That is okay. Theist और atheist में क्या difference आ गया? तुम भगवान में मानते हो. Atheist हो गया तुम भगवान में नहीं मानते हो. Blasphemy हो गया तुम किसी religion का मजाक बना रहे हो या किसी चीज के बारे में बुरा बोल रहे हो. And a theist is not a blasphemy. It's not blasphemy. You are not sure कि अगर आप नहीं भी मानते हो, आप supernatural power में मानते हो, पर किसी का बुरा तो नहीं बोल रहे हो ना. You're not commenting ill. That is the difference. Your bedroom is a lot, such, enough, quite. अब सच होता है पॉजिटिव वर्ड. ठीक है. सच के साथ हमेशा याद रखना एज बहुत केसेस में आता है. अगर लॉन्ग सेंटेंस हो तो सच के साथ एज आता है. इनफ जो है बेसिकली नेगेटिव कॉन्टेक्स्ट में यूज होता है. इनफ ऑफ दिस रूम ऐसे करके वो नेगेटिव में आएगा. क्वाइट और अलॉट में से क्या आएगा? डिफरेंस क्या है? क्वाइट, अलॉट नहीं आएगा. एवरीवन इज श्योर? 4 और 1. या, द वन व्हिच इज कंफ्यूजिंग. लेट्स गो फॉर 4 and 1. Very nice, but it is not a lot. A lot species नहीं बोलते हम. A lot वैसे किसी कैटेगरी में हम करते हैं, but here it is quite. your room is quite spacious. So when we are talking about the place, about the area, we go for the quite one. Okay, next go with the 17th. Now same way antonym came. Antonym means something that is different in meaning. मतलब क्या आएगा? Opposite find करना है आपने. Delectable, same way. I tell you, if I'm not aware about the meaning, leave it. No, it's not needed. Tell me, distasteful क्या है? Negative. Flavorful क्या है? Positive. Delightful क्या है? Positive. Plentiful बहुत ज़्यादा positive. क्या लगता है क्या आंसर आएगा? Now, this is a way you need to decode and eliminate the answer. You cannot be perfect in answering all the vocabulary words. That's quite obvious because you are not doing any masters in English. You just have to check elimination methods. You have to do smart work by practicing the questions. So this is वैसे delectable का मतलब क्या आएगा? Delectable is something that is very delicious. Okay, something that is very delicious, something that is very you can call it as mouth watering. बहुत tasty लगता है आपको कोई चीज, that is delectable. और opposite find करना है, so that is your distasteful. Now I told you, if you are not aware about the answers, you just have to do this thing in your options: negative, positive, positive, positive. You will be able to eliminate the answer. Now let's turn 2-3 more words here. Okay, in your junior classes, you had done the words herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, right? This you might have done and you might have remembered. अगर नहीं याद तो बता देना, I'll revise it out. Cannibal क्या होता है? What is cannibal? Cannibal क्या होता है? जल्दी बताओ, what is cannibal? Man eater. Very good. A person who eats man. Now tell me, many of you reasoning में puzzles करते हो, है ना? Crosswords करते हो. So one person who loves to do crosswords, there might be many of you who love to do crosswords, puzzles, reasoning, or sitting arrangement, some kind of such exercises. What is that person called? A person who loves to actually solve the crosswords and all that. What is that word? Tell me. Approximate 2 months, Mr. Mehra. Anyone who has an idea? I mean, this word you can choose it for yourself also. Crossword lover and all that. What is that person called? I tell you this word. It is cruciverbalist. This is termed as cruciverbalist. Verbal होता है जैसे आपके दिमाग में कुछ ना कुछ चलना शुरू होता है. Verbal, something in your brain. Cruci, that is referring to some kind of a puzzles word. So one who is very good into this, that is termed as a person who loves to solve crosswords, and that is termed as cruciverbalist. It will be near to, you can say 2 months gap is there. So you have the time. Any of the questions apart from C, whatever your doubts will be there, I'll be taking you at the end. After 3 questions, I'm going to have most of the doubts of yours. And even we'll discuss some of the strategies, some of the vocabulary, more words. How many you will love to do, I'll make you do about those words. Now tell me, clear with these words? Crossword lover is cruciverbalist. Cannibal is someone this. Let's go for one more easy word. I'm going to find an easy word for you. Let me ask you a very easy difference. What is the difference between centripetal and what is the difference between centrifugal? ये convergent और divergent से मिलता है. क्या आएगा difference? Tell me, what is the difference between centripetal, centrifugal? What is the difference between convergent, divergent? 4 words एक time पे याद करते हैं अभी. Yeah, day after tomorrow also you will have this class. We will have it after a day, 1 day more. Moving towards and away. Very good. Easy one, ना? So easy ones is there. तो centripetal और centrifugal में difference क्या है? देखो, petal को याद करने का तरीका है. Many students get confused. एक में आ रहा है convergent आ रहा है ना? सारी अंदर की तरफ जा रही है. एक में आ रहा है divergent. याद करने का तरीका क्या है? जो centripetal है. Petal means petal. Petal आ गया. Petal तो अंदर से आ गया ना? तो वो आ गया convergent वाली साइड पे. ठीक है, मतलब अंदर आ रही है सारी रेस. फ्यूगल क्या आ गया? ऑपोजिट, मतलब रेस क्या आ रही है? बाहर जा रही है. तो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सेंट्रीपिटल एंड सेंट्रीफ्यूगल. गुड वर्ड्स, इजी वन, सो नाइस. आई थिंक कूल ब्रो सोल्ड इजी वन. चलो एक और वोकैबुलरी का करते हैं. अगेन वोकैबुलरी गेम. 3-4 क्वेश्चंस वोकैबुलरी. 3 क्वेश्चंस आर देयर. नॉर्मली दूसरे सेट में 2 क्वेश्चंस से. दैट इज द वे द रेंज वेरीज. Now tell me, select the most appropriate antonym. Opposite find करना है. Again I told you easy way to do it. Lively क्या है? पॉजिटिव, लेथार्जिक क्या है, नेगेटिव, लेयरली क्या है, लेयर, विल्ले बैठा है, मतलब दैट इज अबाउट दिस, लेजी नेगेटिव, इसको बीसी में आ जाओ, क्या वर्ड बचा, अगर नहीं भी आता था वर्ड. नाउ दिस इज अबाउट डिकोडिंग. क्या आएगा आंसर, इजी, सबको, आई सॉल्व इट आउट फॉर यू. लैंग्वेज, लैंग्वेज क्या होता है, व्हाट इज लैंग्वेज, लैंग्वेज का मीनिंग बता दो भाई, व्हाट इज लैंग्वेज, something that is very weak, very relaxed, in the comfort zone. ठीक है, relaxed होना, free होना, तुम सबको पसंद है, right? So that is this. Lively comes as a very energetic person. Lethargic बहुत lazy है. Layerly in a free time. Lazy again, something like that. Okay. So this comes as your language comes opposite क्या आ गया इसका, lively. Great. Whosoever answered right. Now these two, I'm going to give you a time. Solve it on your own. ये क्या आ जाते हैं, ओके, व्हाट आर दीज कॉल्ड, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, प्रेपोजिशन की कंजक्शन, याद है कुछ, व्हाट इज इट कॉल्ड, प्रेपोजिशंस और कंजक्शंस, आंसर नहीं, पहले बताओ प्रेपोजिशंस क्या होते हैं और कंजक्शंस क्या होते हैं. आई एम नॉट स्टार्टिंग विद व्हाट आर द नाउन्स, व्हाट इज प्रेपोजिशन एंड व्हाट इज कंजक्शन, एनीवन, एनी स्मार्ट इंजीनियर ओवर हियर who can tell me the difference of meaning. Conjunction joins, very good. From and between, very nice. Prepositions क्या होते हैं फिर, what are prepositions, do not google what are prepositions or definition, होते क्या है prepositions, ये बताओ पहले. Very nice. Rafaz is the most intelligent engineer, I'll say, because he knows something. Prepositions is when you're telling about the position. Now one old question, we have just done it. What is the difference between above and over? Touch किस में होता है, where you get to touch the surface, is it above or it is over? If I say I dash blanket over me or above me, what will be the answer? Say about position over touch. Very good. Rohit, above कैसे आ गया? Above is not when you're touching the position. Sun is above our head. Above बताता है position को, जो over बताता है वो बताता है level को. जब बेडशीट ऊपर है, लेवल ऊपर है उसका, तो क्या आएगा आपका, ओवर आएगा. टचिंग हो रही है इसमें टचिंग नहीं हो रही तो अबव आएगा. माइन्यूट डिफरेंसेस होते हैं जो आपको याद रखने होते हैं. बिटवीन जैसे दो चीजों में आ गया, अमंग दो से ज्यादा चीजों में आ गया, दैट इज अ डिफरेंस. अब इसका बताओ भाई आंसर क्या आएगा. ग्रेट, अमन ओवर टचेस, एवरीवन इज राइट है. ओके, टेल मी द डिफरेंस, क्या आएगा, विद. वेरी नाइस. He has brought his little daughter with him to this meeting, right? So for नहीं आएगा, to नहीं आएगा, by नहीं आएगा, it is with. Last question and then a few vocabulary words before we end our lecture. The new dash of this book is available in dash to the old one. अब बहुत easy है, just you can say a basic question over here. क्या आएगा? Then I'm going to tell you some of the vocabulary words which you are going to find very interesting for today. चलो जल्दी से बता दो. What will be? 4 right. Very good. Right. तो जब भी बुक की होती है दैट इज एन एडिशन, एडिशन आती है बुक की, और एडिशन क्या होता है, प्लस करना. सो द न्यू एडिशन ऑफ दिस बुक इज अवेलेबल इन एडिशन टू द ओल्ड वन. पुरानी भी अवेलेबल है, नई भी अवेलेबल है, एवरीथिंग इज डन. सो लेट मी आस्क यू, कितने वर्ड्स कर रहे हैं और वोकैबुलरी के, ओके टेल मी अ नंबर, 5 10, कितने वर्ड्स करने हैं, ओके हाउ मेनी वर्ड्स यू वांट, 5 10, नॉट मोर देन दैट, 5 और 10 करते हैं, बताओ कितने करूं, 5 के 10, how much you are comfortable in, and you will say the lecture gets boring, so tell me about it. 10, everyone is ready with the 10 words, great. पहले हम easy से start करते हैं. What is the difference between biography and autobiography? Okay, let's learn the first word. पहले इनको याद करते हैं, क्या difference है, 10 11 10 11, okay, so what is the difference between biography and autobiography? Difference क्या है, clearly tell me. Easy है ये तो, first word. Okay, fast is not going to, you can say, the vocabulary words written by someone and myself, right? Straight. सो बायोग्राफी इज जब मैं किसी पर्सन के बारे में लिख रही हूँ, राइट? सो दैट इज द स्टडी ऑफ समवन्स लाइफ, दैट इज बायोग्राफी. ऑटो होता है खुद, जैसे ऑटोक्रेसी, एक जाना है सरकार को चलाने वाला, ऑटोक्रेसी. ऑटोक्रेटिक. बायोग्राफी क्या हो गया? किसी की लाइफ के बारे में है बट इट इज रिटन बाय एनीवन. ऑटो क्या आ गया? सेल्फ रिटन. दैट इज टर्म्ड एज difference between biography and autobiography. Very good. Let's learn the second one. Let me ask you, what is the difference between ambiguous? Ambiguous क्या होता है? Ambiguous, ये बहुत easy word है, बहुत बार पूछा जाता है. Ambiguous. What is ambiguous? You might have heard the story that was by a turtle and a hare, right? तो turtle और hare की story थी. क्या था उसमें? उसमें क्या आता था? Ambiguous is not unknown. Ambiguous और अगला word है anonymous. यही चीज confusion अपनी दूर कर लो. Ambiguous और anonymous ये word है. देखो डिफरेंस क्या है. Ambiguous क्या आ जाता है? When something, when I'm telling you about a story, it has a hidden meaning only. When you are talking to someone, just suppose your relatives comes and your mother is trying to give you some clue, she raises her eyebrows, that is she's trying to give you some hidden meaning. Her turtle और hare की जो poem थी, story थी, turtle and the rabbit, the story was there. What was there? The streamline क्या है? Steady, slow and steady wins the race. मतलब जब किसी बात का hidden meaning निकलता है, that is termed as ambiguous. Clear? ambi मतलब अंदर से एक second meaning निकलने वाला. Anonymous, फेक आईडीज होती हैं, राइट? और समटाइम्स यू आर गिवन अ कोट, नीचे अनोनिमस लिखा होता है, मतलब हमें नहीं पता, राइट? सो दैट इज योर अनोनिमस. दैट इज समथिंग दैट इज अननोन. अननोन किसने लिखा था पहले? उसके वर्ड से मुझे अनोनिमस याद आ गया. सो दिस इज हु रोट अनोनिमस? आई डोंट रिमेंबर. आई थिंक, लेट मी चेक हु रोट इट आउट एक्चुअली. बताओ इसमें कोई डिफरेंस, इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम? Anyone? Tamil Silvan, enigmatic, mysterious. Enigmatic, I've not written it out. Enigmatic is something that is not, you can say, difficult to understand. There are some things, if you will read Shakespeare, that becomes difficult for you to understand. That you can call enigmatic. Okay. So yeah, we can add one word here, enigmatic. That is mysterious. That is something that is difficult to understand. That is enigmatic. Okay, let's go with the next word. What do you mean by a very simple word, aphasia? Aphasia. Aphasia. There was a movie, I don't remember it out, that was of Govinda and Rani Mukherjee, where Govinda was he liked Rani Mukherjee and he falsed him that I'm not able to speak or something, that I don't have the tongue with me and something like that. So he was not able to speak. उस पैटर्न को बोलते हैं aphasia. Aphasia is when you have a loss of speech, when you are not able to speak. Aphasia. Aphasia का मतलब क्या आ गया? Loss of speech. बोल ना पाना, that is termed as aphasia. Loss of speech. इससे पहले हमने वर्ड किया था, what we have done it is. अच्छा, amnesia क्या होता है? Aphasia से याद आ रहा है amnesia. इसका शिया शिया साउंड्स बहुत सिमिलर लगेंगे. Amnesia क्या होता है? Amnesia. Anyone? What is amnesia? जल्दी बताओ क्या होता है? Mind loss. Yeah, some like your memory gets lost. Okay, what is the meaning of the word credulous? Credulous का मतलब क्या होता है? Credulous का वर्ड याद करना है ना, क्रेडिट कार्ड से याद रख लो. क्रेडिट कार्ड क्या होता है? जब भी सैलरी खत्म, पैसे खत्म, क्या सहारा है? क्रेडिट कार्ड सहारा है तुम्हारा, तुम उस पर विश्वास करते हो. तो देयर आर सम पीपल who have you trust someone very easily. There are some people who trust the other person very easily. That is termed as credulous. Credulous को कैसे याद रखना है? क्रेडिट कार्ड पे हम क्रेडिट कार्ड का सहारा लेते हैं, and that is to trust someone easily. That is termed as credulous. Clear? Credulous क्या होता है? चलो एक और वर्ड हम नेक्स्ट करते हैं. What do you mean by the word abhorred? Abhorred. मैं तुमसे बोर हो गया हूं अब. क्रेडिबिलिटी, अकाउंटेबिलिटी, मुझे तुम पे भरोसा है. क्रेडिबल होना, भरोसा होना किसी चीज पर, दैट इज क्रेडिबिलिटी, राइट? क्रेडिबल उससे ही बना है, क्रेडुलस से ही बना है. सेम वे जो वर्ड्स होते हैं ना, दे वेरी सिमिलर. यू कैन कट द वर्ड एंड यू कैन फाइंड इट. जैसे हम एक वर्ड बोलूं, आपको बहुत टफ लगेगा, एपोक्राइफल. ये वर्ड है, अब नहीं आता होगा, मेनी ऑफ यू माइट नॉट बी अवेयर. इसको तोड़ने का क्या होता है, इसमें क्राई छुपा होता है. क्राई मतलब कुछ नेगेटिव है, ये नेगेटिव वर्ड है, इससे आपको आइडिया होता है. नाउ देयर आर वेज टू लर्न वोकैबुलरी. व्हेन यू हैव टू ब्रेक द वर्ड, यू हैव टू गेट एन आइडिया. अबोर उसी तरह से बोर हो गया हूं मैं तुमसे, सो इट इज वेरी इजी. इट इज हेट, किसी को नफरत करना, दैट इज हेट. वेरी गुड. नाउ नेक्स्ट वर्ड. पहले इतने वर्ड्स, किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम इन वर्ड्स में? एनीवन हैज एनी प्रॉब्लम? जल्दी से बता दो, किसी को कोई वर्ड में प्रॉब्लम है? I'll discuss that word again and then we can move ahead. अब इसी चलते हैं. What is the meaning of बाय पे आ जाओ. बाइपेड क्या होता है? बाइपेड. What is बाइपेड? बाय होता है दो, पेड क्या होता है? पैर. जिनके दो पैर होते हैं, that is biped. Are you all biped? We all are biped, right? We are not walking on the four ones, so it is biped means one who possesses 2 feet. उसी तरह से इसको याद कर लो. What is the difference between if I say is monogamy, bigamy, polygamy? गैमी का मतलब होता है मैरिज. तो अब बताओ, इजी वंस, द मोस्ट इजी व्हिच आई कुड गिव यू फॉर टुडे, क्या होगा? Amnesia, याददाश्त भूलना. When you are having loss of memory, you're not able to retain the things, that is amnesia. Mono means single, very good. Monogamy, एक जने से शादी. Bigamy, 2 people you're marrying. Polygamy, बहुत ज्यादा लोगों से you are into that credibility. That is clear with this. Now one more, I have got a word which will be the last word. It is coprolalia, right? So it is, I am not able to write it. Okay. Coprolalia, the last word. Now see, coprolalia. What is there, coprolalia? Whenever there are some people who do not have a control over their language, they speak very, you can say, bad language, abusive language, obscene. Abusive हो गया, obscene हो गया, ये सारे क्या हो गए? नेगेटिव वर्ड्स हो गए. मतलब किसी को बहुत बुरी तरह से बोलना, abusive language यूज करना. जिन लोगों का अपनी लैंग्वेज पे कंट्रोल नहीं होता, they start speaking something ill. Now suppose someone is aware about the abusive language, but he controls in front of his parents. But someone who has an habit of speaking abusive after every word, or who has not any control over his mental level, that is termed as coprolalia. सोच लो कोई लैला लैला बोले सड़कों पे, तो what it will be कि उसका mental order खराब हो गया, mental illness है उसे. So that is termed as coprolalia. Is the word clear? Whatever words we have done. Any problem in these words? Any? I hope all the words are very much clear to you. Whatever things we have discussed, whatever the topics we have done, I hope all these words are very much clear to you. Any problem to anyone regarding the entire lecture, please tell me. All of you. Any problem to anyone? I hope you understood the lecture and I hope you enjoyed some of the vocabulary words also, and we had a practice session also. So I hope you liked the lecture, and apart from it, I'm going to have one more lecture of the live ones, you can say with the shift too, and lots of vocabulary words. Now you have to tell me what vocabulary words you want, how many of you wants vocabulary words, and if it is no, that is also okay. So you need to tell me right now in the comments, and anything else you want, any lecture particular from me. Go ahead, guys. All the doubts are welcome. Any related to anything. Tell me fast now. I'm waiting. That I'll tell you. It's all about practice. Like it's a file. Whenever file word comes, you have to remember it out. Lover. So whenever it is bibliophile, whenever it is hydrophile, hydro means water. So that is detecting. Root words होते हैं. Root words say I'll tell you, I'll make you easy. But वो थोड़ी practice से साथ आते हैं. What I can do for you is I can record A, B, C, D, separate alphabets, vocabulary words. A has the maximum ones, and rest they are okay number, because everything is not important for you. If you will see the first page of your Oxford dictionaries, there are some number of words. Abbot is there, abbess is there, abbey is there, abattoir is there. These words are not important for you. They are not going to be asked in examination. Abattoir क्या होता है? Slaughter house. Slaughter house क्या होता है? कसाई खाना. कसाई खाना क्या होता है? Where the meats and flesh are being cut. तो ये words important नहीं है. Abbey क्या होता है? जहाँ पे monks और nuns रहते हैं, church में, monastery में, वो भी important नहीं है. तो I know what is the strategy, what are important. Abominable important है, ये आया भी था. So इस तरह से आपको decode करने होते हैं. Okay, Any example of phasia? Phasia में sound. कईयों में आपको, I tell you, whenever you're learning the vocabulary, what is very important for you is you have to train yourself in number of things, right? It comes to in the root words, it comes to cutting the words, it comes to the sound of the words, using it in the social media slang. So number of the keychains are there. How many of you want that I should record separate videos, or you want a good one video marathon of vocabulary? That is, you can tell me. Well, it will be next week. I'll have a class on the panel. It will be started from the next week. Today and day after tomorrow also, I'm taking the live classes and the recordings you will be provided. So anything else? NCR, I have done linguistics. I have done the pronunciations and all that. That was in my master's, so I have done it. Okay. So I hope everything is clear to you. Any particular video, any particular lecture you want, you can drop in the comments. I'll provide you that, and that would be done. Marathon is also okay. If you want marathon, it will be a long one, exhaustible one. I can comprise all the A to Z words. Second option is where we can have it A, B, C, D, but the numbers gets very much long. So all up to you, up to your comfort. You can just tell me into that. Okay. Chalo, all the best, guys, and we're gonna meet again day after tomorrow. See you soon at shift 2, and do revise all the words. My last word is, what is the meaning of what was the word where you're very good in crosswords and puzzles? What is that person comes with, or what is that person called? Just drop in the comments, and then I am going to bid you farewell. Goodbye for that then. Just drop me who answers first. Let's see who's going to answer first. What is that person called who has good or command over crosswords, puzzles, and everything? Anyone who remembers? It's a tough one. What was that word? Good in puzzles, good in crosswords, good in solving all this stuff. Acroverbalist kind of, verbalist kind of, good. Cruciverbalist. Okay, yeah, great Divya, cruciverbalist. Chalo, all the best, guys. We'll meet day after tomorrow. Bye-bye.